this is on. I don't know. We'll see. It's loading. It's always loading. It works. All right. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I've had a long week. It's only freaking Tuesday. That is the best way that I can put it. I kind of, all right, y'all don't really care. I'll say this. This video, I'm planning on finishing out the month of February. With that being the case, we're going to simulate this Pelicans game, sim through this Rockets game, see how close it is, play this Bucks game. Then we have All-Star Weekend here. You know, that's probably what you're seeing in the thumbnail, the title, in which this day, this middle day, All-Star Saturday night, our own Desmond Bane is supposed to be in the three-point contest. Now, by the time that comes, that might change. Who really knows? We'll see. You'll obviously know. Sadly, he's not a damn all-star. In my opinion, he probably should be. Then we got this whole little break here. We're going to simcast through this Clippers game. We're going to play this Nets game because we have Nicholas Claxton and Dorian Finney-Smith on our team, and we're going to check on our good old friend Zaire Williams in that game. I almost called him Zaire Smith, who, that is actual former NBA player. And then we're going to simulate this Timberwolves game because I'm tired of seeing that team. So, like I said, this video, we're going to finish out the month of February, and let's go ahead and go to this Rockets game. Let's talk about it. As my dog just walked out the room, he saw me getting animated. As we lose to the Pelicans. Let's look at the freaking stats. At least Ja had 33. Zion had 37. It is what it is. They traded Larry Nance for Isaiah Joe. I forgot they did that. I don't think that was a good trade. Let's simulate this Rockets matchup. As now we move back to ninth. I think we were at 6th. To move to 6th and 9th sucks. I also probably should have said if I get interrupted in the course of this video, I apologize as well. We're going to quickly jump in here. I know it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but we'll at least see what is popping over here. They have their city jerseys on. We're going to play with our bench unit. We never really play with them or use them. That was it's also a Valentine's Day matchup. No clue. Where do I not have anybody I could put in at forward? This is, you see how stupid this is. All right. You know, we're just gonna simulate. Y'all saw that. They wouldn't let me put John Conchar at small forward, but they'd let me put him in at power forward. So we won that game. Sorry, this is not the most exciting. This is gonna be. Hopefully, this is a quicker episode. Let's just be honest. But we will be playing against the Bucks. This is a back-to-back. I just realized as their team looks the same. I'm trying to think of the jersey matchup. So we're gonna play the Nets. I think that game is in Memphis. I really like these Bucks jerseys, so I'm gonna give them these black jerseys, give them all black attires, and we're gonna wear our statement uniforms. So here we go. This big matchup. Hold on. Let me say a long sentence. Alright. When I clicked on the computer, it sounded very quiet. And this is very loud in my ear at the moment. Look at the press boxes back there. They have little TVs in there. It's interesting. This flashing light is absolutely ruining my eyes. Dorian Finney-Smith, who apparently sometimes I only call Dorian Finney. I don't mean it. All right, we get it. It's Dorian Finney-Smith. Now it's Nicholas Claxton. Like I said, I've had a long week, and it's only going to get worse. So that's why I'm doing this video here. What I was trying to say is that the way I was trying to like schedule things, at least for the YouTube channel, is that I would do like 2 video, because I don't have a besides doing weekly ROH reviews, I don't have like a consistent thing that I do every week at like a set time. And doing these weekly ROH reviews kind of ruins my Fridays because I don't like double uploading as well. I'm very just picky and, you know, but having to upload those on Fridays kind of ruins the mojo a little bit. But essentially what I'm trying to get at is like I don't have a consistent schedule. So, but the way that this week's a loaded week because I have this video. That bothered me because I was in front of him and then I knew he was going to like curve his way through it. So I have this video today, which this is a rare day that I stream on Twitch and then upload it to YouTube. I normally wait a couple of days. I have a AEW related video coming out Wednesday. I have my Royal Rumble predictions I'm going to do Thursday and hope that nothing freaking gets announced Friday. That way it feels outdated. Saturday will be an episode of Shooting the Breeze that I don't want to freaking do, but I will because I will be talking about the NFL playoffs once again. And if you're wondering, yes, the Packers losing is one of the things that bothers the hell out of me. But that is not my only like actual problem I have going on that is like driving me insane. It definitely played a big part into it, and then just things spiraled and got worse after that. So, yes, you know, elephant in the room addressed, but, you know, there's a lot more than just one elephant in the room. That ain't no freaking foul, but I don't feel like challenging it. I won't lie to you. I watched back the last video to watch that Knicks matchup again, and how it was like early on in the game, I got a foul with Nick Claxton, but it was clearly not, and then I tried to challenge it, but he was already at the free throw line, and, you know, that's the exact same situation that just happened there, essentially what I was trying to get at, but good defense there by Dame. And I'm trying to think, I don't know, I think I might do, if I have enough time, there will be another episode of the Grizzlies franchise Sunday, but again, we're only at Tuesday now, and the week's going to get longer. We're trying this. Hopefully it works. Okay, it didn't. But y'all see it says D+ in that corner. One of these days we're going to get that to work. As now we have John Morant on Giannis, and Nick Claxton luckily came over there to help us out there. And then next week, I kind of know some of the things, but they're not like fully done yet, so that's why I'm not going to announce anything there. And I kind of wish that was a layup, because, you know, actually I don't. Ja wants to dunk it, he can dunk it. I'm not cock blocking him anymore. There's probably a better way to say that, but that's what I went with, you know. Okay. Grizzlies played the Toronto Raptors last night in a game that I missed the first like 2 minutes of, because normally the Grizzlies games are like at 7 o'clock. Obviously this was a road game, but still most of the time even the road games are at 7 o'clock. And like 6:40 came around, and normally I get on Twitter to see like what they say on the Grizzlies pregame show and whatnot, and I hadn't seen anything. I was like, that's a bit suspicious. And then I'm like, all right, I'll see what they're saying like on the TV. And I already saw the core, and it was like the game was starting. I'm like, oh my goodness. So, bro, Wemby he went 4 of 7. I thought that said he made 7 threes. I also realized this might be a longer video because we are going against Giannis, and he takes his time at the free throw line. The Grizzlies, when they play the Bucks, a majority of the time, I have no clue why the hell they did that. Look, they did the smart thing by leaving Nick Claxton in the corner because, you know, that's not a logical shot. And then Malik Beasley went and stood in front of Nick Claxton and left the three-point shooter Bane open. That bothered the absolute hell out of me. Tegan Murray, 6 steals. I'm multitasking like a great person right now. That's going to miss. It went in. It was also a 3. I thought it was a 2. You know, just wrong on all fronts, but in the good way. Booker, 19 free throw attempts. 15 made. I would not want to watch that game, as Damian Lillard just makes a freaking three-pointer in our face. I was saying normally when we play the Bucks, we normally like split the matchups. And last year, I'm pretty sure we won both games against the Bucks. I remember the first one was like a weird as hell matchup, and the main thing I remember is like Dylan Brooks got a stop on Chris Middleton, and then Chris Middleton like pushed him down, and in one of the rare instances where Dylan wasn't like the person at fault, he was just doing defense, and then we won by like 20, maybe more points. It was a weird matchup. And then the second time we played them, they sat a lot of their guys, and we didn't. And this is the game in which Jay Crowder fouled. I don't know if they sat a lot of their guys. I remember they did sit Giannis. That was the main person they sat. But I remember Jay Crowder playing defense on Ja, smacked Ja in the hand, and that kind of started Ja's hand freaking injury crap that happened a lot of last year, or the ending of last year. And then obviously an all-time moment is when Jaren had all those threes against the Bucks in 2019-20. So, like I said, a lot of times we split our meetings against this team. That's intriguing and good. Whew. I felt I could have had somebody come over there and help with that a lot earlier. Western Conference Player of the Month, Russell Westbrook. And y'all wanted to say that guy was washed. There's one guy that never said that. It was me. Alfred Sengun expected to play against. Okay. Marshawn Beauchamp's coming in early. I don't think it's foul troubles. I just think they had him check in. Oh, no. Brunson's out 2 to 4 months. I don't know why he cut back, because I originally planned on him going in and dunking, but that shot went in. I saw there's an achievement, and maybe we'll try it at some point. And I don't know if it involves this mode, but it was saying if you get 10 or more points with all of your starters. And I feel I haven't been able to do that in this series because a lot of the dang time, Dorian Finney-Smith never has 10 points. He always has like 7, so like he does now. So we'll see how that goes. I was trying to pass to Jaren. I didn't. Getting a little bit jangled here. I know that was a bad shot, but my feet got tangled up terribly. So we're going to see. Oh, no. I fouled way too early. All right, it's only his first foul. I jumped too early. So now we have Smart in. We can't stop him. We should definitely put Smart on him. We definitely should. But I'm a bit too lazy to change that lineup a lot. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, no. That's fine. That's fine. That was okay. Give it right back. That was it's not really a ball don't lie moment, but I did something head ass and then he did something way more head ass. So it's also going to be extremely weird that Pascal I'm going to get used to seeing on the Pacers, but on here he's still going to be on the Raptors. And hopefully on here he does it, re-sign with them. That way it's like a bit of a change. I definitely could have passed that to him earlier, but he also was out of bounds, so that made that difficult as we get a jaw layup. And he already has 7 assists. 10 on the night for the team. I'm going to keep doing this. We're just going to trap him. If they find Beauchamp, they do. Okay. I'm glad that went in. Because I I'm trying to like lay it up that with the right stick. And it doesn't really work. It always ends in a jump shot. But you know, if I lay it up, it try to makes it more impressive. But like I said, it doesn't really work. I still don't. I saw Brandon Clark's name down there. I still don't know what we're gonna do with that. If we're gonna like rest him and let him come back next season, or play him this, you know. Why does Jay Crowder have no accessories on? That is very not Jay Crowder-esque. It's a bit disturbing. I want to say discouraging. I don't know if that fits that. The Bucks only have 5 rebounds. That's good on us. I know, like, video game-wise, I should just let him play. Real life-wise, I don't know, like, the progression rate. Because the last I heard was near the All-Star break. And we're somewhat near the All-Star break now. And, again, I still haven't heard anything. And also, the amount of injuries the damn team has, is that the smart thing? Now, also, I don't know why they took out Marcus Smart and kept Bane and Ja in. So we're going to go ahead and bring in the bench unit. Why is Ryan Archiniakono our designated backup small forward and not John Conchar? And he's going to make that because I was not worried about Gardner. I was worried about Melo. Is Roddy hurt? Maybe I should look into that. Let's go look over here. Get a closer inspection. Roddy's not over here. I have no clue. If he got hurt, I have no clue when that happened. Did Roddy get hurt? I remember at some point he was. But then he came back and I just never changed. All right, we'll look at that after this game. That being said, as well, I definitely should have did that Roddy for Kenrich Williams trade. Bismack Biyombo and David Roddy for Kenrich Williams in a first-round pick. Because, A, Kenrich Williams and David Roddy, probably the same level of player at the moment. Bismack Biyombo, I like having on the team, even though he's not on the team in real life anymore. And there's definitely several suitors to be a third-string center in the free agency market, while also adding a pick that would be useful to, I'm not going to say valuable, you know, but useful to us, you know. I probably should have made that trade, but I was just kind of trying to keep the chemistry going, and, you know, I still like Roddy enough to, like, obviously have him on the team, so. In real life, so I'll talk about this. So, ooh, there you go, Santi. All right, we're gonna get I believe this is the first John Conchar minutes on 2K for us, as he had 5 blocks in real life against the Raptors. Now back to real life land. The Grizzlies have been linked to wanting Quentin Grimes and whatnot, and I see a lot of like. That's not out on us. Okay. I would like Quentin Grimes on this team. I think he would be greatly suited if we... Look, here's the thing. Here's the moral of the story. I don't want us to trade Luke. Luke tonight against the Raptors, he literally would just shoot the 3 and it would freaking go in. It was, like, great to see. It just, sadly, when a lot of our main guys are there, he doesn't get minutes, and definitely not the... number of shot attempts up. But, you know, tonight was very fun watching Luke play. That being said, a lot of Grizzlies fans... I don't think Grizzlies fans want him traded. They're just like, he's probably our best asset and probably most tradable player to get something of value back. Like, look at that. That's fun. That's fun to me. So, again, more of the story. I don't want him traded. But if we were able to trade him to get a hypothetical maybe center, maybe small forward, who really knows, and then we're able to trade one of our small forwards like Zaire or Roddy or Jake, whatever, anybody, to get Quentin Grimes, I would take it. Now, would the Knicks want... Oh, this is... All right, speaking of John Country, apparently, this is the other thing. I know I saw a tweet from a Knicks fan account, and I've read several tweets of articles. So I haven't read the actual articles, and they're saying that several teams want John Conchar. I know most notably the Celtics and the Knicks. So maybe it's John Conchar and a pick. I don't know if we have any seconds. I think we got seconds. I don't want to give up a first for Quentin Grimes, but if it's John Conchar and Jake LaRavia for Quentin Grimes, I would definitely do that. But moral of the story, I've gotten used to us not doing trades, and whatever trades we do end up having take place, that I'm like not going to propose any, because I just don't think they're reasonable and most of the time happen. So there's that. There's my trade tangent. More of the story, it's just like our team is so injury riddled that I've kind of already expect us not to do anything at the deadline. I hope that goes in, and it didn't. That was a bit too far. So hopefully we do. That way it's just like it's just a bit of a like juice and boost of energy. That's why. Because there's some people like do it. This is my motto, mojo. I just say this a lot because it's true. But it's like the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And a lot of what we've had to experience is, by that definition, insanity. And I also just realized what the issue was. All right. I don't remember. Again, I think Roddy's hurt. I was going to have Derrick Rose be our backup point guard, Smart backup shooting guard, Kennard at small forward. That's what happened there, because Derrick Rose just now came in. That being said, I still don't know why they had Ryan Arcidiacono as our freaking backup small forward, as we came very close to all of our freaking starters having 10 points. Nick Claxton needed one more freaking point. But again, I don't know if that qualifies in my GM or if it's just, I apologize. Desmond Bane only had 7 points, but he didn't shoot the ball that much. So good game all around from everybody. X only took one shot. He only got 1 point. So there's that. So we're going to check if Roddy is hurt, because it definitely is messing with my mind. All right, injury. Grizzlies. Brandon Clark. So where the hell is Roddy? Okay, this is what we're going to do here. That way we ain't got to worry about freaking seeing him. So we're going to leave this as it is, I think. And we'll see what it does now that they don't have Roddy in that rest position. So now we're at the All-Star weekend break. I'm not going to play this game, but we're going to see who the rosters are. I don't think anybody of note from our team. Dyson Daniels. Did he get drafted last year? How long has Dyson Daniels been in the league? I don't know. He might have. This is just bad basketball knowledge. It very much blends, in my opinion. I'll just tell you this: if this side don't win, then something's wrong. When the third overall pick is the bottom player on your team, which, to be fair, I don't remember. Let's see who the bottom player on their team was. Christian Kolokolo. All right. So the 3-point contest. Hopefully. All right. Aha. See, look, they even tell you, hey, Desmond Bane's in this. We're going to participate. So we have Stephen Curry, Desmond Bane, Luka Doncic, Malcolm Brogdon, Malik Beasley, and CJ McCollum. This is the first time that I've done this in a hot minute. And they also had the 4-point one. That is cool. All right. This is the first time I'm actually looking at this. All right, so, I definitely think in real life they would have him go last, but I think they're going to have him go, yep, he's going first. Okay. And, all right, I was going to say, this looks difficult considering he missed his first one, but he's made 2. That's his money rack? They go to, what the hell? Why you put your money rack there? You're going to miss 2 of them. I remember the last time I did this, it was extremely difficult. is that I think it went in and cut the damn camera. Speaking of this, I remember NBA 2K13. I think it was the pre-order bonus. If you pre-ordered it, you got the All-Star Weekend stuff, and I absolutely sucked at all of it. So that was good memories. And I also have the NBA Live. I don't know how many of the NBA Live games had it, but I know there was one NBA Live that had like the crazy ass dunk contest, and I absolutely sucked at that one. This one I was a little bit better at, but Stephen Curry only had 22, so that is interesting. Now I'll tell you now. I'm gonna hopefully can get a good. Ooh, okay. I'm going to save the money right to the end. I think that's the smart choice. Okay, yep. Okay. Maybe should have done the damn money right there. It's fine. I'm going to take a screen. Okay, alright. I was going to try to take the screenshot. I'll just have to remember later to do that because it obviously paused it and wasted time. The money ball did not go in. Ugh! That's going to be terrible. But it's from further. It should be like that. That one bothered me. That one should have went in. They not helping us whatsoever. All right, I think we did terrible. Damn, that one hurt. But we scored better than Stephen Curry. I would take that. So, we're going to watch Luka. It depends on how many he gets will determine if I skip the rest. Also like that all of those guys, look at the jabronis that are picking the balls up. Is that Ronnie 2K, the one? Is that like a nice... I think, yes, this is the freaking developer. Y'all are marks. This is fun. They should make this a regular mode instead of having to go to my GM and do this. I'm glad that we got our feet wet with it, though. Like, we know what we're doing now. As nobody is going to hit one of these... Because if time was not a factor, this would be way easier. The time being a factor sucks. Also, his money ball rack is at the end. So, he can't beat us, even if he makes them all. All right, he's definitely not going to beat us. So, that's a good thing. So, we're going to watch the rest. We'll watch. Yeah, he had 17. We had 24. So we have Malcolm Brogdon, Malik Beasley, and I forgot I think CJ McCollum. And I won't lie to you, I don't even remember who won last year's. Normally I remember that stuff. Who won last year? That's gonna bother the hell out of me. Who won last year? Who won last year? I remember Cat won 2 years ago. I'm looking at my poster to see. It's going to bother the fuck out of me. We're Googling it. Because I ain't going to remember. Steph. Oh, it's Dame. It was Dame. I wouldn't remember that, and it's also funny because I've already forgotten about Portland Trailblazers Dame because I've already seen him so damn much in this Bucks jersey. So, 15. So, I don't know if it's the top 3 or the top 2. This one is a big determining one. We'll see how this goes now. I definitely couldn't have told you Dame won that. So it's Dame, Cat, Curry. All right, so 23 was Dame. 22 was Cat. 21 was Curry. 2020 was Buddy Hield. 2019 was Joe Harris. Last year's dunk contest was Mac McClung. 2022 was Obi Toppin. 2021 was Ant. Fernie Simons. I almost said Ant. 2020 was Derrick Jones Jr. I'm not liking how this is going. I thought they gave him an extra one. All right. That, way off. Skills competition got ruined by them doing this damn 3-on-3 stuff. Even though the skills, it's definitely funny. The skills is the most like loaded one because they had like there's never any like it's like the skills is the loadedest one, most loadedest. All right, he's at 15. So y'all got Utah on the ball. We in Indianapolis. So y'all got a couple weeks to update that. So what was I getting at? Well, might as well watch him because we're already starting as he has not hit any of his Moneyball shots. We should be able to go last because depending on how many he gets, let's shut up. Because so far we have the high score. And I'm pretty sure we've definitely qualified because, like I said, it's either top 2 or top 3. Unless they're like, haha, it's only one round, we're too cheap, which would be funny and sad. Because I've been talking about this other round. The first guy to hit a 4-point shot. That is a bit discouraging. Okay. Pretty sure all right, yeah. Doing the math. He can't catch up. All right. So we are in first. We had the high score in the first round. That is good. Can we duplicate that? Can we get more? So there's that. So CJ has to go right back. So we go last. We know what score we had to get. And I'm probably going to put the money rack at the end again. All right, I think his money rack stayed the same. It's also the top 3 because he was in third. So this is good. This is good. I should skip this, but I'm not. I'm not going to talk about how many he misses. Trying to just let him miss. I thought that was it was his 4-point shot. Oh my God. Was that? Yeah. Is it a 4-point or 3-point? It's probably 3-point. This is too much to do the math and whatnot. I think in real life we'll see here. All right. He made 3 out of 4 3-point shots. I think in real life, again, I think it's 4, but I might be wrong. Come on, come on. $21. Oh, jeez. I want to hit at least one of the star ranges. I want to win and do one of those. Hopefully these camera angles aren't hurting you, because they kind of are me. Look, I don't want to see who number 13. I want to see Curry. I can't see Curry. Move out of the way. He ain't hit any of those. I already forgot what CJ. CJ had 21. So now 16, 17, 18, 19. He could have tied. He can't now. It's too late. All right, here we go. Get my hands placed on the controller. He has 19, so here we go. I ain't worried about getting no screenshot now that I know I can't. So here we put it at the end again. I ain't saying nothing because I'm trying to concentrate. Are you crapping me? That one's gonna miss. And it missed. Okay. Right here. Well, yeah, there we go. We stat padding now. We stat padding now. We stat padding now. Turn back and look at him. Turn back and look at him. Hell yeah, 36? What the flip? What the flip? Give us our trophy. Look at that. Yeah, we ain't got no damn trophy. We ain't get no trophy. Me record. I'm trying to multitask too much. We ain't get no damn trophy. Come on. There we go, Bane. Way to show out. Look at that man in the back. Look at all of them in the back. Look at their eyes. Look at everybody's eyes. That was what we talked about. That's All-Star Week. We ain't get no damn trophy. I'm a bit upset with that. So, the dunk contest. Zion, Shadon Sharp, Amin Thompson, Scoot Henderson. I don't like this. I think you should have to, you shouldn't have two from the same team, in my opinion. But that don't matter. All-Star game, just to look at who the All-Stars were. Shea, Luka, LeBron, Anthony Davis, Jokic, Booker, Curry, PG, Sabonis, Cat, Brandon Ingram, De'Aaron Fox. Dame, Tyrese, Tatum, Giannis, Joel, Jimmy, I had to burp, Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young, Jaylen Brown, Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam, Tyrese Maxey. And we're going to simulate as the Eastern Conference wins. So now we're going to simcast this Clippers game. We got a long break. That's good. Rest of the body. Brandon Clark is healthy. Now, I'm going to have this be like a big return. Maybe. We'll just have our decision next episode. We're going to leave him sitting on the sidelines for now. Let's let him rest it off a little bit more. That's going to be the big decision next episode. Give me some time to think about it. So we have, I don't know how many games we have until, It's a close game. It's not anymore that I say it's a close game as we win. We're still the 5th seed. Now we're going to play the Brooklyn Nets, and then we'll simulate. I combine Simcast and Simulate. All right. So they never added a freaking center. They never made any damn trades that they probably should have. Zaire probably does not play. So I was really wanting to, match up against him, but we'll see. What happened there? So we'll go against the Nets. Also, real life, I think I'm going to start getting back on this trading for Mikal Bridges. The Nets have not been the hottest team. I think there's still a world where we can end up trading for Mikal Bridges. I still think that. But we'll see. On here, I probably could have traded for him if I gave up like 2 to 3 more first-round picks, but I didn't want to give up everything, and I didn't want to get extremely unrealistic. At least the things I've done have been somewhat realistic. But hopefully they do make some type of change before the deadline. This might be a shorter video. Probably should be. I don't think I want to play this whole quarter. Why? They're like, hey, we're going to have you bring in Brandon Clark. We're going to have Nick Claxton foul out. To be fair, when I looked at their stats, that one time Daron Sharp was doing very well for stat watching wise, at least. That bothered me because I spun a lot earlier and it didn't, connect it. Now we had that. I can't wait to do the freaking 3-point thing next year. As now a 3-point champion kid hit his first 3-point shot. Daron Sharp took that trade personally. He's like, you should have got traded a long time ago. That way I could get some more minutes. Okay. So I'm going to give y'all a little bit of a teaser of a future video I plan on doing. And that video is I'm going to react to the Kevin Durant trade 1 year later. I plan on doing that video February 1st, but date might change. And the moral of the story is that if you go on my YouTube channel, the first video you'll see is me reacting to the Kevin Durant trade, because when the trade actually happened, it was like midnight. Anybody that I would have talked about that trade with, guess what? They were asleep. They didn't know that shit happened. And I'm not going to say I was heated. I was more so mad and asking questions. Now, it would come off like I was mad, but it was mainly just me asking logical questions. And the main one I had is, and if you watch it, look, that video is not that good. I would just tell y'all that now. I was just freaking saying a bunch of rambling ass shit. I'll admit that. But looking at it, moral of the story is, get that. We probably would have had to trade Desmond Bane. I don't think the Nets would have accepted Dylan Brooks, Tyus Jones, Zaire, anybody else, and just picks. I really don't think that. And any time in the off-season, 2 off-seasons ago now, and I was like portraying, hey, we should trade for Kevin Durant. I want us to trade for Kevin Durant. It was always with in mind that Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson Jr., John Morant, and even Steven Adams were there. I didn't want to give up our whole damn team just to get Kevin Durant. That was always the moral of my story. But, you just gotta, I say, live in a world of what ifs. It's not really a what if. I don't think many people think of that. I don't think anybody thinks of it until I just said it. I got to burp again. Okay, that 3-shot went in. 3-pointer. Oh, we can just boost this lead and then just simulate the game. And I'll go ahead and tell y'all this now. More than likely, next couple of videos probably will be very faster, because I haven't looked at the schedule, but I'm pretty sure at like that point of the year we've already faced a lot of these teams a handful of times, it's very much the playing will be matchup wise and like playoff wise, like seeding wise, you know, because we just were at the 6th seed and then lost a game and then we were at the 9th seed. The Western Conference is very tightly compacted, so that should not have happened. As it says down there, if you look, it says LeBron was the Eastern Conference Player of the Month. If they call another timeout, Desmond Bane should have been an All-Star, in my opinion. Desmond Bane should be an All-Star, in my opinion. Also, Claxton, I remember seeing somebody on Grizzlies Twitter. I apologize for not saying who you were, but when I made that trade, someone was like, is it smart to trade for somebody that their main attribute is shot blocking when Jaren Jackson Jr.'s main attribute defensively at least is shot blocking, as we realistically need a rebounder, aka someone Steven Adams-esque. And then like Claxton's had like very good rebounding number games. So again, it's very much stat watching and not watching. As the Nets did beat the Lakers the other night, but then did lose to the Clippers. So I like the Nets. That's kind of the moral of the story there. Trying to bait him to pass to Cam Johnson that way. I blocked it. Probably was a foul. They ain't call it. As Bane is just freaking on one. This is the Desmond Bane episode. Is that what I'm going to title this? That's what. If I don't get a good thumbnail clip of me in the 3-point contest, that's going to be the title of this video, the Desmond Bane episode. I was hoping that went in that way I could like compliment him, but that didn't, and it was kind of a bad shot. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's the Desmond Bane episode. Look at even Mikhail's like, what the hell? So, y'all be able to tell what the thumbnail is by the time it happens. I like doing these in live action, even though I forget. Y'all saw how the lighting was right there, and I like timed that perfectly. The flash. Right. Trying to get the goal in the shot at least. All right. Actually, I don't really need it. Let's do it this way. The Desmond Bane episode. There's the thumbnail. If I don't get a good screenshot of him from when he was in the 3-point contest. I should, but I ain't. I was gonna like let it rip from there. Oh, come on. I also hope that Malcolm Brogdon gets traded by the deadline. I don't think he wants to be there in Portland. Y'all should trade Malcolm Brogdon. I think there's a handful of teams that would want Malcolm Brogdon. Okay. And, you know, I'm just going to simulate this. If we blow this lead, we deserve to lose, you know. So it's 83 to 128. Desmond Bane, 31. Smart. Whoa, look at those stats. That's a good stats from Smart. Derrick Rose. Don't like the 4 turnovers, but, you know, good stuff from you as well. So, you know, we're going to simcast this Timberwolves game and then wrap things up. Oh, no. No. Like I said, next episode's when I'll decide what to do with Brandon Clark. I'm still thinking about what we should do. So, Smart, 30 minutes. I don't know where the hell Derrick Rose went. Where the hell's Derrick Rose? There's Derrick Rose. Kennard, Roddy. Roddy gets 15. Is there somebody that should get Kennard? I'm going to give 22. Derrick Rose, I'll give 17. And Tillman, I'll give 17. And then Roddy can get 17. And then Dorian Finney can get the rest. Alright. Simcast this game. I'm tired of seeing the Timberwolves, by the way. I said that earlier. As this game is not close. And we're on a roll. We're definitely on the roll. We are the 5th seed. Ja's healthy. I'll fix that before the next time I see y'all. We'll look at everything. Because we're at the point where I don't have to look at this. I just want to look to see one last time. Injury report. You don't like to see these season. You don't like to see injuries at all, especially season-ending injuries. We don't have Brandon Clark on there anymore. Like I said, I'll decide what to do with him next episode. Trying to see Kobe White. I don't remember him always being there. Oh, Curry trying to get the clutch for the year. Giannis has been here the whole time at the top. Can we look at? So we had Jaren here. Desmond Bane, I think, should have got it at some point, but obviously not. Is there anything else of note? Contract extensions. Still have not, we got a lot of things that I probably should be doing that I've not. So we'll see a lot closer to time. But this was it's not really a quicker episode. It's only like 7 minutes less, but that's it for this episode. Next time around, like I said, we're going to speed some things up. We'll simcast this Nets game again. It'd be Claxton and Dorian Finney-Smith's return. We'll probably play this 76ers matchup. I don't know what we'll do after that. And then we don't have much longer left. The season goes by fast, and then we in the playoffs. I meant to look at the standings. Let's look at the standings, and then we'll wrap it up. So we're at 5th. We're at 5 right now. We're 1 game up. The Clippers, Lakers, and Mavericks all have 32 wins. Actually, the Lakers have 33. So that is a log jam there. But the Kings are at 29. So we got a couple of games over them. As the Rockets have fell off plus ratio, as they would say. But, we're coming back. We're coming back, as we should say. So I didn't even look at the Eastern Conference, and it's going to bother me. So I'm going to look at East as I go. Okay, there. Heat. Good for them. Good for the Heat. Anything that's like surprising. The Pistons and Wizards are neck and neck. That's not really surprising, but it's kind of funny. The Pacers without Siakam on here are at 9th. I feel they would be higher if they had Siakam, but that's something for 2K25. So, again, thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe, and I will see you when I see you.